Hello, everybody. On today's episode of Balconies with Bridget, I'm in fact dressed, showered, and not on my balcony. It is 95, but it feels like 105. And I just got another cup of coffee from 7-Eleven slash Stripes. And the cat, I came home, and the cat thinks we're going outside because we always go outside when I come home from work. But I didn't come home from work. I just went to get coffee. All right, I want to talk to you about a really important subject. Are you ready? Understand yourself. Okay, self-awareness is a big deal. Therapists spend a lot of time with you talking about it and whatnot. But I think that people don't. I think people see it as like, wow, I have to almost manifest myself, or that it's the self-enlightenment phase, or, So what I'm saying is, like, notice patterns of who you are. Come here, kitty cat. I'm right here. Notice patterns of who you are and understand yourself. So, for example, I have to take trazodone to go to sleep because I have anxiety and insomnia. So, I'm really groggy in the morning. I can't just get up, take a shower, and go. It takes me about 2 hours to wake up. So, understanding myself means that I set my alarms accordingly and then give myself the grace and the time to wake up in a 2-hour time period. So today I had a meeting at 11:30, so I made sure I was out of bed by 9:30 to make sure that I could wake up. I was out of bed actually at 8, but I wanted to make sure that I had that full 2 hours before I had to go into a meeting. So this also applies to bedtime. So when I work 5 to close or 3 to close, or when I close at TJ Maxx, like I'm going to tonight, like I did last night, I'm not going to get home until 11. Maybe 10:45, but 11. So by the time I take a shower, pet my cat's belly, have a, Sprite or some water, because I'm usually really dehydrated by then, and a snack, it's midnight. So I'm not going to go to sleep in 1 hour. I've tried. I felt like kind of the enemy of knowing yourself is that self-judgment of should. Excuse me, cat. That, understanding yourself also means giving yourself the leeway to work within your own kind of mode, So it takes me 2 hours to wind down. And I keep saying to myself, like, oh, I should go to sleep earlier. I should wake up earlier. Why should I go to sleep at midnight when I get off work at 10:45 or 10:30? That's like, if you got off work at 5, you wouldn't go to sleep at 7. So, but in your brain, you're thinking, oh, I should, because I should do this and I should do that. So for me, in this specific example, try to like encourage you to do this in one small area of your life. I've accepted that it takes me 2 hours to wind down and 2 hours to wake up. So if I go to bed at 1 a.m. and get 7.5 hours of sleep, that's 8:30. I get 9, which is better for me, that's 10. So, okay, plan your life accordingly. And then, sometimes you might not get enough sleep. Sometimes you might be able to go to sleep earlier. Sundays we close at 8 p.m. so we get home. So we usually don't. I get home around 9:30 instead. So that's better. So I can go to sleep earlier, and then Mondays and Tuesdays I'm off, right? But on those days where I'm closing at my part-time job, I am going to be up at least until 1 a.m., even if I'm tired, because that is normal. The circadian rhythm is an hour and a half. So it's kind of like you're playing skip rope, and you got to get in there, hopscotch or whatever they call it. I forgot what it's, double dutch. And you're waiting for your chance to get in there. If you pass it, then you kind of have to wait again for the optimal, for frustration-free sleeping. But this isn't a video about sleep. It's a video about a very specific example to help you to look at to really like give you some, to look at a certain part of your life. Don't just say, oh, I have to be self-aware about everything. Just start small. Like what's one thing that's frustrating you? For me, it was going to sleep late. I felt like I was going to sleep too late until I examined what was really happening. And then I'm like, okay, now I know, because I'm self-aware, that I need 2 hours at night and 2 hours in the morning. I don't just jump out of bed anymore. I'm 50, I'm tired, I'm old, or whatever, and work around that. So what's one thing that you need to do? And some upcoming topics are productivity tools and pricing subjects. And what was the other one I said? Psychological parenting. So if you're on YouTube, share this with a friend. If you're seeing this on Instagram, go find my YouTube channel. And because pretty soon I'm going to stop posting these on Instagram. Bye.